Hey guys, welcome back to the main event. I'm Daniel, and yeah, tonight we're gonna find out who the main eventer of 1995 is. Bust out the list right here. So, 1995, what a year! Like WCW, some people said it was too wacky for them. I enjoyed what we got. WWF, on the other hand, financially was in the shitter, creatively was in the shitter. Just an odd year all around. So let's get into it, shall we? I got here the list of everybody who won a main event match in 1995. Who are the potential main eventers of the year right here? We got Antonio Inoki, Bam Bam Bigelow, Big Daddy Cool Diesel, Bret Hitman Hart, British Bulldog, The Giant, Hulk Hogan, Lawrence Taylor, Macho Man Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, Sting, and the total package Lex Luger. Boom. Not a bad list right there. Not a bad list. But it's my job to, pick one of them to be the main eventer of the entire year. Alright, so let's kick things off first with third place. And in third place, it has to go to my man, Hulk Hogan. Yes, Hogan. Had a great year. World champion for a vast majority of the year. Had some incredible feuds and wars with Ric Flair and Vader. And then, of course, went right into his all-out, crusade against the Dungeon of Doom. Even was tempted to the dark side at one point. Almost killed the Giant. Threw him off a building. He accidentally knocked him off, but it's Hogan. What else can we say about Mr. Hogan? The reason he's third place and not number one, in my opinion, a couple of factors. I think the big one though is, and this is always my issue of Hogan and WCW. And I get it, at his age, and he put himself on top of the mountain at this point. I get it. If anybody deserves some time off, sure. But it's like, dude, you're putting yourself as their top wrestler. You are the guy. You can't be taking time off. And like I want to say there's more, but I can only think of two. Slamboree and Starrcade. But he missed both of those. I don't care what the reasons was. I mean, if it's kayfabe, it looks bad because it's like, I know like Slamboree was just a random pay-per-view. And it's like, what? Maybe there was a storyline reason. I don't know. I know Starrcade he misses, and I don't know why, but I know at the end they're like, Hogan's going to make his wrestling return at Super Brawl. And I'm like, wrestling return? Like, did he retire or some shit? Like, what the fuck happened? I don't know. It looks bad. And then, of course, that's kayfabe. The real reason is just like, yeah, he just wants some time off. And once again, I'm not saying he deserved or didn't deserve or whatever. All I'm saying is if you're the face of the company and you expect to be the top guy, you can't be taking time off like that. It's okay. You're getting old. It's okay to take a step down, but Hogan wasn't going to do that. Hogan was not going to do that. When he did lose the title, it was ridiculous because there was some kind of bullshit DQ clause that Jimmy Hart snuck in there, and it was just kind of like, what? And then, further complicate matters, they had the World War III Battle Royal, which was incredible. But of course, he couldn't get beat, so when he was dragged under the rope, referee assumed he was tossed over and counted him out, called him out of the match, said he was eliminated, and then he comes back in and cries. Yeah, and once again, it's just kind of like, you just won't lose cleanly, will you? I mean, it's a very small list of people who's beat you. Don't get me wrong, I mean, that's probably why he's the best in the world, or considered one of the best in the world, but it is kind of ridiculous to watch sometimes. So, yeah, this was one of those times. I was like, you could have had like 10 guys jump you in the Battle Royal and dump you over. You would have lost credibly right there, but no. He's like, I didn't lose. And then he doesn't show up for Starrcade. That's what blew my mind the most. It's like, I don't care what the reasons was, what the kayfabe reason was, what the real reason was. It's like, that's WCW's WrestleMania. And their big show. Everything's building to that one show at the end of the year, and you don't show up for that? So, yeah, he's third place this year. He's third place. So, who's the main eventer of the year? Well, first we're going to hit the runner-up. The runner-up is Macho Man Randy Savage. That's right, Macho Man Randy Savage. And in all honesty, I mean, maybe he was overshadowed by Hogan a vast majority of the year. Maybe, when you look at the numbers or whatever, look at it on paper, maybe it feels like him and Hogan should be swapped around on this one. I don't know. For me, he was right there by Hulkamania the entire time. Macho Madness was running wild just as Hulkamania was. And he stood up with Hogan with his, battles with Vader, the Dungeon of Doom, betrayal of Lex Luger, and ultimately his almost year-long, if not longer, because I'm pretty sure they feuded in '94 as well, but year-long feud with Ric Flair. Him and Flair had a horrendous battle. Savage did go on to win the world title. We just discussed that. And the reason he gets dropped down from the main event spot, the reason he didn't quite make it to the top, is because I guess even I can acknowledge the fact that he was probably overshadowed by Hogan the entire year, as he was usually whenever he worked with Hogan, unfortunately. The other thing is, his world title reign only lasted a month. Like, seriously, he wins it and turns around and loses it right to Flair. Now, granted, he had an arm injury. I'm not sure if that was real or not, but he had an arm injury. And he did just compete, like, in some kind of World Cup. He defended, WCW and the USA's honor against Japan / New Japan in the, I don't know, what was it, World Cup? Is that what that was? Or I don't know what the hell they were doing. They're having fun over there. But he did, win that match. However, he lost to Flair. Now, granted, he did lose to Flair by shenanigans. I mean, it was a 4-horseman run-in. And I do mean like all other 3 members of the Horsemen ran in. So, I mean, it was like, I understand, but still, it was just like, when you look at it, at the grand scheme of things, it's like, I can't, in good faith, give him that top spot. So, who gets the top spot of everybody I've ranked? I've listed so far. Who is the main eventer in 1995? I'm going to get some hate for this. Bring it. Bring it. My number 1 pick, my main eventer of 1995 is Big Daddy Cool Diesel. Say what you want, WWF was running on Diesel power in 95. He had the longest reign of the year, completely dominant. Say what you want about maybe the matches themselves. Maybe the matches weren't the greatest. We all know that, he was one of the lowest drawing champions, I call bullshit on that one just because, and I'm not saying it's not true, obviously it is. I'm saying the industry was in the shitter, especially WWF. Like, WCW weren't doing too bad because they had all the WWF guys, from the previous years stacked in there, and they had some, crazy things going, and Hogan was still top of the game. So, I mean, they were doing a little better. But to sit there and be like, well, Diesel's not a great champion because he was the lowest drawing, no, that's bullshit. Like, no, fuck that. Because once again, I was a kid when Diesel was champion. And you know what? I didn't know fans didn't like him, or that the wrestling insiders thought he was, a bad choice, or whatever. I didn't know any of that shit. You know what I saw? A guy who was battling the $1 Million Corporation, fighting giants like Sid and King Mabel, putting on one of the best matches of the year in both companies against Bret Hart at Survivor Series. I mean, it was he's awesome. Kevin Nash, Diesel, baby. Oz himself, Vinny Vegas, a Master Blaster. I don't know which one he was. Does it fucking matter? No, it doesn't. I'm going Big Daddy Cool Diesel. I can expect the hate. It's all good. He should have headlined WrestleMania. That's all I'm gonna say. It sucks that his first title match against Bret Hart at Royal Rumble, I should say his first title defense on pay-per-view, ended in a draw, which was kind of bullshit. But other than that, hey, he held his own. He went through and just destroyed everybody, got in his way. And in my opinion, was starting to get the swing of things before he took the title off of him. I think had he developed that heelish, persona maybe a little sooner, it could have been a little different story right there. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Big Daddy Cool Diesel, main eventer of 1995. So there you have it. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Drop your comments down below. Let me know who you think the 1995 main eventer of the year should have been. Let me know. That's all I got. Guys, thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow night. We got a special video tomorrow night. We're going to do a little different thing tomorrow night than we normally do. So tune in for that. That's all I got. Guys, once again, thank you for watching. Hey, till next time.